Good morning. My name is Brandy Miller, and you're now listening to The Torch Talk. Today we have with us Mr. Joey Bennett. Hi, how are you, Joey?
I'm doing great, Brandy. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. Are you excited?
Yes, very excited.
Okay, so tell us about the Robert L. and Elizabeth S. Cole Auditorium and Community Center.
So the Cole Auditorium and Community Center is a multifunction building here on our campus, the campus of Richmond Community College. It is a tremendous asset to the county and the surrounding area. As we'll talk about in a few minutes, it's a multi-purpose, multi-room space that can host pretty much any type of event that people can imagine. We do a lot of college functions, we do a lot of community functions that the college sponsors, and then the entire facility is available for rental to the general public for whatever type of event they may be planning. It was opened in 1999, October 26th, I think 1999 was our first show at the Cole, and it has been going nonstop since then.
Oh wow, 1999. Let's see, I was born 1999, so 22 years.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so can you tell us about the different spaces within the Cole?
I certainly would be glad to. So our kind of the jewel in the crown of the Cole is, of course, the auditorium space. We have right at 1,000-seat professional theater space. For theater nerds, they'll know what a proscenium stage is. It has a proscenium stage, a traditional stage in the theater world. It has technical capabilities to host pretty much any touring Broadway production that you see that's at the larger performing arts centers. Like I said, right at 1,000 seats, and available for any type of event as well. We do, in that space, we do church concerts, gospel concerts. The high school does their band and chorus concerts in our space, and pretty much anything else that the public can imagine. We've actually got a local playwright that's produced and presented a couple of original plays that she has written recently in that space. The second space is our banquet room space, banquet and conference room space. We have a large 90 by 42 room that can be divided into three smaller 30 by 42 rooms. That space I kind of call the workhorse of our building. That's where 85% of our business is, because it's a very flexible space. We host, in that space we host banquets, wedding receptions, conferences, seminars, those types of events. It's basically, when you strip all the tables and things out of it, it's basically a big rectangle, so there's a lot of flexibility as far as the type of event we can hold or the number of people that we can accommodate. But that is our most popular space because it's the most flexible. And then our third space is our third main space is our lobby area. It's a large triangular shaped room with a lot of natural light, a lot of big windows. We have events that'll use the banquet rooms and lobby in combination. We have some events that'll some events that'll take place just in the lobby area because it is a large open space. We can seat about 120 people for a banquet in that room alone. And then if we're doing something that's more like just chairs, we can accommodate about 200 people in that room. One of our more popular things in recent years has been to host both weddings and receptions, both parts of the wedding ceremony. And so a lot of people will use the lobby for the ceremony area and do similar to a church setup with just chairs, and then the reception or meal part of the event will be back in the banquet room, so they'll use the two spaces in combination, but there's a lot of flexibility in that space as well. Other than that, we have office space where our staff offices are. We have professional dressing rooms like you would see in a theater, and we have a catering kitchen where food can be prepped to be served, and obviously we have some support space for storage and things like that.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's a big space. It's a big building.
So have you had a lot of people, I guess, host their wedding there?
We have over the years. I would say on average, out of 52 weekends a year, I would say we probably average 20 to 30 weddings a year at least. In recent years. Obviously things like that trend up and down. Sometimes we'll get more so sometimes we'll get more inquiries for something other than wedding receptions than for weddings, but on a typical year, not counting COVID, the COVID time frame, I would say probably between 20 and 30 wedding and or receptions.
Wow. So there are a lot of cars here on nights and weekends besides the performances that we host. What else is going on at the Cole Auditorium?
So the calendar is always full with events. The community keeps us very, very busy. So if you drive by and see cars at night, it could be a public school performance for a band or the chorus from a school. It could be a local business that's hosting an employee appreciation event. It could be a private event. We have all descriptions of private event, be it a political organization doing an event. We have sororities that do events sometimes. We have some businesses that'll do after hours training or something like that. So there literally could be any type of event. But I will tell you, Brandy, we keep our public calendar updated online. You can go to the college website, richmondcc.edu, and go under the Cole Auditorium section, and there's a section called upcoming Cole events, and you can see all of our public events that are going on. So if you're driving by and see the parking lot full, you can pull out your smartphone. If you're not driving, of course, you can pull out your smartphone and go over to our website and find out exactly what's going on.
Yes, I know. I think it was maybe November, December time, and I would drive by here at night and I'm like, what's going on? I'm thinking like, did I miss something?
Always something going on. That's very good. Our community supports us. Our community keeps us very, very busy. We have a lot of people that have annual events. They will schedule a year or a year and a half in advance for annual events for different organizations and different types of events. So our calendar stays very full. I absolutely hate to turn people away. So when people call about an event, I will try my best to make any accommodations we can to get that event in there in some form or fashion.
Right. So how would someone go about learning more about renting the Cole?
So on our website, there's several different ways, but on our website we have a section that's entitled Renting the Cole. You can actually go on there, find out more about the spaces, the sizes of the spaces, the number of people that each space can accommodate, and also see some past event and sample setups there on our website. Also on our website, we have what we call an event inquiry form where people can go on 24/7, fill out a form customized to your event to tell us a little bit about what you're planning. The next time our office is open from that, we'll give you a call or give you an email to find out a little bit more about what you're doing and give you a price quote. The other way that you can do, the other couple of ways that you can do, you can give us a call at 910-410-1691, and our offices are open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 8 a.m. to 2:30 on Friday. And there's usually somebody available that can help you with a little bit more information about renting and get a price quote to you. Or you can come by and see us during the day while our offices are open. Oftentimes during the weekend we'll have somebody there that can help with information about rentals, but definitely during our office hours we have somebody there that can always help you to inquire about renting, to see if a date's available, things like that. And also by using our events calendar online, people can get an idea for the availability if they're looking at a particular date and kind of check the status of what's going on. But we have a lot of different ways that folks can find out more. We keep our Facebook page updated as well with events that are going on and ideas for events and things like that. So all of our social media is an outlet as well to find out more about the Cole.
Okay. So, without identifying anyone, what has been your most favorite event or experience at the Cole?
I tell folks I will not pick, even among our shows, I will not pick a favorite show that we've done or favorite event. It's kind of like parents picking their favorite child. Each one is special for a different reason, but one of the things that's great about what we do is we get to see a lot of happy times. We get to see a lot of graduations. We get to see a lot of service award parties. We get to see a lot of retirement parties. We get to see a lot of weddings and receptions and birthday parties and things like that. So it's really nice to be able to participate in happy days, happy events for people. But every event we do is special and has its specialities and its special meaning to that person. And we know that when people come in, that's the only event that they're focused on. So we want to focus on that event and make it special for them. We have to keep in mind that we've got an event the day before and an event the day after, but for that moment in time, we want to make sure that everything is just right for the people that were there.
Great. So is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, we will. We encourage people to come and see our show. If you're listening to this before March 24th, we have our final performance of our 2021-2022 series coming up on March 24th, and it's a show called The Greatest Piano Men. It's a tribute show where performers are impersonating Elton John, Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, Billy Joel, Liberace, and some of the other famous piano player performers. So we would invite people to come and see that. We invite people to come and see the space if they're thinking about any type of event. There's really no bounds on what type of events we host, so we're always glad to hear about a new idea that someone may have. So we would encourage people just to stop in. There's always something exciting going on. Of course, at Christmas, people like to stop in and look at our big Cole Christmas tree. So a lot of different attraction, a lot of different reasons to come out and see the Cole, and we always welcome folks to come and see us. And I'll put out our office hours one more time: 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 2:30 on Friday. And we are open during lunch, so some of the office is staffed during lunch as well. You can always reach us by our voicemail at 910-410-1691. You can always find out more about the Cole on our website at richmondcc.edu or on social media. All of our social extensions are Cole AUD. So facebook.com/Cole AUD will take you directly to our Facebook page. Same thing for Twitter, same thing for Instagram. So we encourage folks to take a look at that and come out and let's talk about your next event, whether it be next week or 2 years from now. We're always interested in hearing what people are planning and seeing how we can help make it special and help make it perfect for that renter.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Joey. This has been fun.
It's been very nice to be here. Thank you for the opportunity, and we hope to spread the good word about everything going on at the Cole.
All right. This has been Torch Talk, and this is Brady, and we'll see you next time.